Chattanooga Police Chief Celeste Murphy is asking for the public's help to get justice for the families of the victims in the Grove Street shooting.
News 12's Scott Coral is live in the studio with more from local leaders on how justice gets done. Scott.
The Grove Street shooting last September opened up old wounds with a new question. Even with a new police chief, how can Chattanooga put an end to gang violence? I spoke with two leaders in the community. Each has their own method to reach that goal, but it starts with one thing: trust.
If you don't know within your community or a certain neighborhood what's the underlying tone that's causing these issues, then you're not in connection with your community.
That new chief gonna have a problem. I done told it. Several people, when they got 300 patrolmen, most of them white, from Alabama and Georgia, don't know nobody. That's a problem.
Napoleon Williams was the first black detective in Chattanooga's police department and used to live along Grove Street. He says representation matters, that officers need to know the area and the people they are policing so better outcomes can happen. To do that, Williams says officers need to put in some footwork.
Getting out them cars and walk up to those grocery stores, 5 and 10 cent stores, gas stations, identify yourself, induce yourself to the community. It works now. It works.
Boyd Patterson, an assistant public defender campaigning to be a Hamilton County criminal court judge, says race doesn't have to be a factor. It should be about being dependable and ethical.
The people that live in the affected areas generally just want someone to help. And so as long as you are trustworthy and you've proved yourself to be a trustworthy officer, that's when I believe a real connection can begin, and it can ultimately lead to lower crime.
Now, Patterson went on to say gang issues anywhere is an everyone problem. It affects everyone because it's happening in schools, the mall, and even in tourist attractions. He says how you stand up to these issues could be the difference between the same old thing and putting an end to gang violence in the city. In the studio, Scott Coral, News 12 Now.